to say something that might make some Christian moms pretty uncomfortable. Just know I say this in love. When we say things like, my kid would never do that, or would never act like this because of this, something that I'm doing, what we're really doing is we're putting our child on a pedestal that they never asked to stand on. You cannot control your child's future and your child's future choices. You can only disciple, train, pray, and model with faith. Free will still exists. And when we speak with that kind of certainty and conviction, we're not protecting our kids. We're pressuring them to perform. We're quietly telling them, don't mess this up because everyone's watching and I have a reputation to uphold. Yes, I'm raising my boys with strong convictions and a deep love for God, but I refuse to publicly define who they're becoming, their character, and their future choices, because the moment that they fall short, that shame is going to be so much louder. What we should do is normalizing encouraging other moms, giving wisdom and advice, holding our standards up high without turning our children into the proof of how good of a parent we are. Even those reels that say, my husband did A, B, and C because I didn't marry a loser. What are we saying? What about the husband that's still learning to become a husband? Or the man that did not have a dad growing up and didn't see what the example of a true godly husband and father look like, and he's still learning. He's still in the trenches trying to figure this thing out. And you're calling some other woman's husband a loser? What you just did is you created division in that home. So now she's scrolling on social media about something that you say your husband doesn't do because he's learned or was trained by his dad how to be a good husband, how to be a good father. He sees that her husband does that. And so what does that create? That creates discontentment in someone's marriage. How about instead of implying that some other woman's husband is a loser, how about you talk about all the awesome things your husband does without pitting someone else's husband against your own? The Bible does talk about comparison and to cause strife in someone else's heart because of how good a job you think you're doing or how good you have it. It's actually really wrong, especially as a woman of God. It's okay to have high standards, not at the cost of making another woman feel discontent. That is all.